Hi collective, this is again a blackout message. I did a bit of tarot on this, but again the video disappeared. I don't understand. I had here the IT guy Monday, fixed everything, and it's Thursday and I don't understand what's going on. So I will call him back tomorrow morning. He will come back. Sent him already a message, but I need to call back also. Anyway, I do my best. I work with whatever I can. The download what I got is quite complicated. I got many signs, many energies I could read. I did also tarot on it, and well, I tried to give it to you in this blackout message, okay? This is really a message for Divine Feminine, okay? So I'm asking Divine Masculine, do not get upset on this reading because it's not for you. I'm sure karmic masculine people will get really fucking pissed off with me. I wouldn't be surprised even if they want to kill me after this, but they won't be able to. But I can see many Divine Feminine. You start watching me the last few months, okay? Because you realize what I was talking about your husband is true. I can see horrible things. I can see that there is a community of guys, okay, men. These are karmic men, all of them. But most of them are religious, and some of them are religious leaders in a church. At first I thought it's a Catholic church, but no, because it's something like they have a pastor, kind of leader, and they can get married. So it's not a Catholic church, but it's a kind of Christian church, okay? And the guys get together, okay? They have, it's a bit like a secret society or covenant, or I don't know how to describe it. Honey, they love each other, okay? These guys are bisexual. They adore men, okay? They think men never ever commit any mistakes. Only women, and women are shits, and women are not the same. They have not the same value than a man. Men are much more valuable. It's remind me somebody who was recently in my life, unfortunately, and he said that women are a diamond on his crown, and it's really hit me. Because women are not diamond on your fucking crowns, idiots. A woman is your queen and has the same power than you have. And guess what? If the king is not there, the queen is more powerful than a king. These men hate women. Still, they love women. They marry them. They make kids with them. And they use them. But they hurt them verbally, emotionally, sexually use them. And unfortunately, what I saw this group of men does occult shits, okay? Until somebody do occult, esoteric manipulations to help others, to protect his family, to protect his children or himself, or heal himself or his family, or bring love and peace in his family, I don't have problem with that. Do you understand? Or you have esoteric attack on your family, psychic attack or whatever, and you obliged to protect your family, you use esoteric rituals and manipulations. I understand that. That you have to deal with powerful magicians or powerful witches who use mental magic, so you need to learn mental magic to protect yourself. I don't have problem with that. But when somebody use occult sciences to use other humans, energy harvest them, and treat them like shit, play with them, test out new occult shits that they make up or find out, like it would be a laboratory or where they experiment with their own wives and children. That is fucking disgusting. These men do not respect women. But they when they meet a new woman, because the last one maybe left, or sometimes they have a wife, and on the side of the wife they have 2 or 3 other women to energy harvest, and they even sleep with the guys from the covenant. This is really disgusting, huh? My God. And they talk about women like shit. And what they do a kind of love bombing. Actually, they're teaching each other how to trap women. And this is a love bombing that they show exactly the opposite what they will become during the marriage. Okay? You need to understand, when a man comes to you and tells you, I want to marry you, I'm your perfect divine masculine, blah, 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 there is something wrong with that. There is something wrong with that. This man will cook for you the first 2 weeks. After, they will physically harm you, and they will expect you to cook for them and do everything with your leg, your hips, or your arm that was hurt by him. Huh? But he will say it's an accident, of course. You will see when you will have 50, 60 accidents per year. How much is it an accident? The most disgusting thing what I saw, there is one, if I saw well, he's like a kind of estate agent. It's like he works with properties, okay? I was not interested with his work, okay? So maybe it's just he's doing on a site, as a site hustle, I don't know. But I don't care. But what's happening, he get his wife pregnant, okay? And when his wife is pregnant, he's doing some dark rituals with this group where they offer the baby in the womb of the woman as a sacrifice to a dark entity. And this dark entity goes to the woman. This is a spirit. This is not a 3D shit I'm talking about, okay? This is spiritual stuff. This dark entity goes and practically kill the baby in a womb of the woman and feed on the baby's energy until the baby dies. Because the father of the baby sacrificed and gave authorization to this dark entity to do that. And the wife does not know that. And this poor woman, having probably the 10th miscarriage, and do not understand why she can stay pregnant, why she can carry a baby to term and give birth to. This is really horrible shit. These group of men are fucking evil, narcissistic shits. And if you are this woman and listening to me, you need to wake up and get out of these marriages from these relationships, because I'm telling you, it's really fucking abusive. I pray to universe that universe would open your third eyes, that you would get awakened and you could see the reality. There is another man in this group putting a kind of drug in a bottle of water. Evian, I think. Evian water. He put something dissolved in 2 or 3 bottles. Is always a big bottle in a fridge, and he puts it in. And you are a really good mother. You don't want your kids to drink fruit juice, so everybody drinks water in your family, okay? I'm telling you, if your husband does not drink the same water, you will know I'm talking about you, okay? Because this husband put a kind of drug, not a big quantity, or no, small one. He's not an idiot. He does not want to go to prison, because if the kids will have a big dose of drug, there is a problem there, okay? Well, there is a very small dose of drug in a water, and your kids go practically crazy, piss you off, and you are incapable to stay calm. You screaming like a crazy bitch, and he's all calm. He's the angel, and he's telling you to calm down. And you just you suffering this fucking life what you live, and he's like watching you like a scientist. The effect of the shit what he created in your life. These are narcissistic shit who does not like their children and their wife. Do you understand? Woman out there. And after he is trying to explain to you that, like if you would go crazy, that maybe you need to see a psychologist because you're forgetting things. You don't remember things. Honey, you've been drugged. What is horrible, that this, even if it's small dose, if young children get this water, it has a really bad effect on their heart. Your children can develop heart disease. I'm not cursing your child. I'm talking about your husband who's put a small quantity of drug in a water what you and your children are consuming. And he's enjoying the drama that he's creating. And he's watching it like a scientist. And analyzing it. Some of you, this guy even put camera all over the house and a group of guys watching the shit. And they're laughing on it. Yeah, the guy made his wife codependent and a sex slave. So there is a secret camera set up in a bedroom, and a guy make the woman, the wife, force the wife to do really disgusting, humiliating sexual acts. And guess what? A whole covenant of shit asshole men watching it and laughing on a woman. These are disgusting things. Really disgusting things. I can see another woman who's getting really sick now. Honey, it's not your girlfriend who's cursing you, who has a evil eye on you. It's not your mother-in-law. No. What's happening? Your fucking husband is sucking your chi off with every sexual act. And your body does not take, you practically have zero chi. Do you understand? He does not leave any chi for you to live on. He's fucking you up. And your body, your 3D body can't take it anymore and giving up. Try not to have sex with your husband for 3 months. And see what's going to happen with your body. Because I'm telling you, your child will rebuild itself. He will be able to harvest you in a certain level, but not that strongly when he has sex with you. Unbelievable. I can see another masculine in this covenant. Okay? This masculine love bomb a woman, get married with them. He can't have kids, but he doesn't tell the woman, okay? So what does he does? He stresses the woman out, make them look crazy, and he does, even the second or third day after the marriage, do a life insurance on a woman, even if it's a young woman. Do you understand? And this guy is experiencing different kind of esoteric, etheric, energetic manipulations with these group of shit guys to make this woman sick. Okay? And after 1 or 2 years, usually it's successful and a woman dies. And this guy gets money after again and again and again. So he has a kind of company that is practically a fake company, because he lives up always the money that he gets from an insurance. If I was a police, I would check this guy out, because I'm telling you, he even done maybe 10 fives already, and they all die. I would find that really strange if I would be a police, huh? Yeah, I can see this other guy who is working with property. He's stealing single woman's properties. He comes in like love bombing them, and after they making them like in a state, maybe with drug, to sign a contract that the woman donate their property and everything what they have to the guy. And in 2 weeks, the guy puts the woman on the street without nothing, without anything. So the woman's become homeless, and he gets everything what the woman had. This is a group of fucking criminals. They created a dark website. They is selling all kind of shit on it. There is one of the guy who's pedophile and raping his son. And the film is going on a website. And he earns lots of money with it. Also on the website, these shit asshole men who's having these humiliating sex with the wife, all those videos on a dark website also. There is this other guy who has not just one wife, but 3 other girlfriends. All the sex he does with the 4 women is on a dark website. Most of these guys has a camera even in a douche. When you, divine feminine, take the douche, you don't realize, but some really sick-minded, porno-hungry idiot man is salivating on you. When you think you have a private moment. This is fucking horrible. The King of Swords came out very often, also with a Page of Swords. I believe there is a police officer or the secret police, or while in the US is the FBI, but I can feel energies here in Europe also, not just in US, So here in Europe, the FBI does not exist, so it's a kind of secret service. In every country, they have different names. So in the US, it's FBI. Here, secret service, whatever we call it. But I could see it from the tarot and from energy also that there is one person who is integrated in this group, who is a police officer. So I really, really hope these people will go to prison and go down, because this is not normal. This is not normal. These are narcissistic people, psychopath, sociopath people who don't respect women. And I'm telling you, they're getting fucking rich with this. And the wife doesn't even know that the husband has extra money and they're suffering at home. While their husband has so much money, they could easily pay a nanny or a cleaner who would help them out. So they could also become divine feminine, not divine, yes, they are already divine feminine, but they could become a bit less burden on them. But these guys are enjoying when women are burdened and they're suffering, they're tired, they're exhausted. They do not want women to have free time to be spiritual or to be religious or to learn something or read a book. Do you understand? These guys want to burden women so they won't have time to be intellectual or spiritual. Because they think women are to fuck and to have kids and not for anything else. This is really fucking disgusting. Oh yes, guys, I'm start building other channels also, because I think my enemy is trying to fuck up my channel so YouTube would close it down. So I'm already building up other channels that I can't tell you yet on this channel. When they will be strong enough, I will put it on. Also, you know my email address. If my channel would be closed down, my subscribers, you want to stay with me, you contact me and I will give you my new channels, okay? Because I'm building up other channels, tarot reading channels. In case if this will be closed down, I can go to other channels, because I think it's my enemy start to fuck it up, and me, I won't give up. So if this channel will go down, I will continue another channel, all right? But be careful, because I have copycats also. So time to time I put up videos with my face. So please, if you go on a tarot reading channel, they say it's mine, and my face is never on. I mean, I'm not doing a reading that you can see my face, but even sometimes they steal my video, because they can steal my videos and play it on their channel. So they don't do any work, only just copying my videos and put it on their channel. And after they have a few readers, they pay time to time. So when people wants to have tarot reading, it's them who do the reading. It goes with video. You need to know me, I don't do any more video tarot reading. All my tarot readings are live, because I want to avoid this, okay? I want to see you and I want you to see me, because like that there is no fraud, okay? No, so please, if somebody contact you that it's me and they have a new website, go there and you can have for a really good price a tarot reading, blah, 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 and you never see live the person. Or you should check out my channel also. If you see the same videos on that channel also, there is a problem. Okay? I won't put up the same videos on the same channels, different channels, pardon. So you need to check that out, okay? So be vigilant, because people are there to fuck up tarot readers, especially the good ones. They want only tarot readers who speak about lava-daba, always high vibrational stuff. I'm sorry, that tarot reader who talks about always positive things, that is something wrong with that. Because there is lots of negative cards in tarot. It's impossible that it's always the positive comes out. And I'm sorry, you are divine feminine, divine masculine. Well, we go through fights. So I can't just accept that somebody is so fucking perfect that there's no negative card that comes out ever. These tarot readers are lying. They don't tell you the dark side of the message. Do you understand? They make it look good. They will tell you, oh, your divine masculine is coming, or there is free divine masculine is coming, you're so lucky. They don't tell you that all the free divine masculine is karmic, and they belongs to a covenant, and they want to fuck you up, and that's why they're rushing in, because there's a day they have to finish fucking you up. Do you understand? They won't give the negative part of the message. They will give you the positive part. That is, oh, you're waiting for a divine masculine. There you go. There is 3 of them coming in. So what does most divine feminine? Go to these channels because they want to hear the sweet lies. I give you the reality. I give you the real message and what is really behind, because I don't want you to be fucked up. And yes, very often, unfortunately, it's not a positive message. Well, I tell you, when really comes the breakthrough, when your divine masculine will really come, or your divine feminine, or the financial breakthrough will really come, but I will tell you the dark side of it so you can protect yourself and you can be aware of the danger. Do you understand? After, you have to be really realistic that not every tarot reading is for you. You have to listen your intuitions, okay? Before I learned tarot, I watched tarot reading also on YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, it's quite obsessive. And after, you think every tarot reading is about your situation, and it is not. You need to listen your intuition. Okay? You really need to listen your intuition. After, you can watch tarot. That is not about you, because you can learn. Because usually tarot readers give a message, and when they give message, they usually give a spiritual teaching also. So you can learn from it. But you need to understand, not every tarot reading is about you. There is a few story that many tarot readers on YouTube pick up on, and then everybody, thousands and thousands and thousands of divine feminine, divine masculine, is panicking that they are full of the gang stalked, when even it's not the case. I'm telling you, you are gang stalked. You put up a camera in the front, in the back of your car. And wherever you go, you film it. End of the day, you check it out. If it's always the same plate numbers that popping up wherever you go, even in other cities and regularly, yes, you are gang stalked. But if it's not the case, or these people popping up always front of your house when you get home, but not in other cities, it's probably those people are living in the same street or the next street to you. Do you understand? So you need to be realistic, honey, okay? We are spiritual, but you have to be in a way realistic so you don't become crazy or delusional or paranoiac, okay? Because this is not normal. That is a mental disease. unfortunately, many criminals come somehow on my channel, or I have divine feminine, divine masculine coming on my channel who are connected to criminals. And I'm reading their energy. So what do you want me, who do I read? If it's this kind of people coming on my channel, I'm obliged to read this energy. I can very often feel police or investigators, not one, but many of them, even army, they watching my readings. I don't know why, but I feel their energy. And sometimes spirits show me messages that comes from their energy. Maybe the case they are on, or the criminals they are connected to. I'm reading the energy who's are watching me. Do you understand? I do not choose the message. I give you the truth, not sugar-coated shit. Because I'm responsible for the message I give, because that could change people's life, but it could fuck it up also. When I went through the dark night of the soul, I had a spiritual worker who helped me out. Actually, I can't say just bad things about her, because she really helped me to awaken, okay? But she insisted that there was a guy who came in my life. He was my soulmate. So I opened up my heart to this guy who actually was sent into my life to destroy me, because yes, he was a soulmate, but he was a karmic soulmate. I learned the lesson. But the tarot reader told me this was my soulmate. And this is the one. So do you understand that some tarot readers, I don't want to put them down, maybe they have just a certain level of gift to read energies, and they can't see that that is not a fucking soulmate, but a karmic soulmate who will fuck you up. So when a tarot reader read that to you, there is 3 different persons coming in, don't get too excited, because you need to know who are they really, and what do they want from you. What are their hidden intention towards you? Because maybe it's a fake twin flame, maybe it's a fake soulmate. I can see so many times in clients' life that they get fucked up because tarot reader says that, oh, this person is your twin flame. So they get excited, they get in contact with that person, and that person fuck them up. Even if it's your twin flame, sometimes tarot reader can force you in a situation where you reunite with your twin when there is a wrong timing. Do you understand? Yes, when you meet your twin flame, you should activate each other. But I'm sorry, a true twin flame does not want to kill you. A true twin flame does not want to destroy your children. A true twin flame does not want you to have illegal photos of your naked body, or when you masturbate and put it on a dark website. That is a kind of level of destruction that an evil person, a fake twin flame will do. But not somebody who's supposed to love you. Even if they hate you, they would never ever humiliate any woman like that. A divine masculine would never ever, even when they karmic, they would not do such a thing. You need to understand, if somebody did such a thing to you, that person does not love you, but want to use you. And I don't care what kind of shitty tarot that tells you that this is your twin flame or soulmate. Honey, if they destroy your life, what the fuck are you doing with that person? I won't lead you in a mirage. I will tell you that is a shitty twin flame who is evil and occult, and you're better off in this lifetime without him. You might get pissed off because everybody wants to have twin flames reunion because they think it's so fucking good. But honey, I don't want you to suffer in your life. Do you understand? I won't lie to you. Some soulmate, actually, the truth is that you have many soulmates, okay? Some of them are karmic, but it is possible you have many divine soulmates on different levels. And sometimes they come in to teach you a lesson. Do you understand? And it's really rare when your soulmate is your life mate and you will spend your whole life with your soulmate. Sometimes souls give you many choices in love. You have to grow up spiritually that you know which path is the perfect for you, which path will give you happiness, which path will lead you to your destiny, honey. And most of you are empathic. We empaths can fall in love with all of the twin flame soulmates who come into our life because we see good stuff in people. Do you understand? Now you need to learn that you have many possibilities in love, not just one. But you have to choose the right one that will support your destiny and your happiness. You have to choose the soulmate or twin flame who is on a higher level than you are and who is willing to grow with you spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and financially also. If not, you will stuck with soulmates, twin flames who are the takers, or they give you something, but they will take much more than they give you. Do you understand? Or they make you into a housewife, codependent on them financially, but in reality, they would never ever be successful in their finances, if they wouldn't steal your energy and use your energy to be successful in the world. And that energy that gives those spiritual gifts but that your husband is stealing from you through sex, from your sacral chakra, because he is a taker, he can't have his own energy, he's stealing yours. That usually is a karmic twin flame or karmic soulmate, that you're supposed to use it for your own life, on your own career. Do you understand, Divine Feminine? When you get together with your life mate, a divine masculine, a soulmate, twin flame, he is on the same level, on the same understanding, same spirituality than you are. They will understand what is a sacred sex. And they will go in a sexual relationship with you where both of them are giver spiritually. And not one of them a giver and the other one is a taker. When you're spiritual and you sleep with someone who is not the same level than you are, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because they practically suck off your divine energy. And I'm telling you, actually, souls show me recently that some man does it without knowing it. Well, it does not change the fact that you can't build with a man like that. God. You need to be in a certain spiritual level to understand what I'm talking about. But all of you can get on this level. Do you understand? You want to flourish in your life, be happy. And I'm sorry, you won't be happy when you will have that house. You won't be happy when you will have that car, maybe for 1 or 2 weeks, yes. But after you want something else. And you will be never ever satisfied. Do you understand? When you are on a path towards your destiny, yes, sometimes when there is a delay and certain things that you want to manifest is not coming, yeah, you can be unsatisfied and not 100% happy. I'm not talking about that all the way and all the time you will be 100,000% happy. No, but you have a satisfaction. I know that since I am in my destiny, I'm walking on the path of my destiny. Whatever problem I have to face with, and sometimes I had to face with difficulties, I have impression in spite of that, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and at the end, I always balance myself out. Do you understand? Because I'm on the right path, and I focus on my destiny, and I'm going forward. On the side of the path, people try to cause destruction, they try to cause problems. Well, if I have to deal with it, I deal. If not, I put it on source. Because I tell source, I don't have energy for this, please deal with it. Me, I have to go forwards that you told me towards my destiny. And guess what? On a path, 85-90% of the time I'm satisfied and happy. I don't lie to you. There are days I'm pissed off. There are days I feel like my life is going like a snail, slowly, because I'm an Aries. Me, I want to charge. I want to go fast and get there wherever I want to. And when it's not happening, because sometimes life is like that, it goes slowly, I'm not satisfied and I'm not happy with it, okay? So that happens to me also. But I compare my life when I was karmic, and with my husband, we said, oh, when we build up the house, the big house we will be happy. We were the most unhappiest couple when we got the house. We were more happy in a small apartment what we rented while we were saving money for the house and building it. Then when we moved in a house, in a big house, and actually it fucked up our marriage. Do you understand? I was not happy. Because I was not in my destiny. It was not in my destiny to be a housewife. And since I am in my destiny, even if there is problem, difficulties. Excuse me, guys. I don't stop sneezing again. I had to stop the video. So even that, there are difficulties because, be honest, there is no life without challenges, okay? But when you are on a path that leads to your destiny, you are more satisfied and more happy than when you are not. It might be not the easiest path to choose, but I'm telling you, I don't go through that kind of suffering at all that I've been through when I was not in my destiny with my husband. When your destiny is to divorce and you live in a big house, and you need to sell the house and half, and you can't afford to have a big house, just a small apartment. And you think about that, my God, when you are karmic, you don't want that, because money and status is the prestige is important for karmic people. How the society see them. They do not want to live in an apartment because that is not prestigious. They need to have a house. Okay? But when you are spiritual, and you know that in that fucking house you never ever have any peace, you will move in this apartment after the divorce. You will be shocked how happy you are with that peace. That nobody's fucking you up. Nobody's fucking up your humor. Nobody's fucking up your emotions. Nobody's fucking up your life. Finally, you are in peace. And you need to choose a partner who will support that. Who will support you. Not just laying down in front of the TV and say that you're the woman, deal with the house. And you're pregnant, and because of your age, you need to stay in bed and look after the baby in your tummy so you won't lose the baby. And in the same time, he destroyed your leg or your hips or any part of your body. But you're supposed to clean and cook and do everything like a slave for him. If a man really loves you, they won't let you to suffer. Okay? And this is the funny man, because when you tell them you are alone and you have still certain problems that you want to handle yourself, you are not ready still a relationship or move together with someone, and they do not understand. They force themselves upon you. Do not let that happen. If you are not ready for a relationship, if you are not ready to move together with someone, then you are not. I'm talking to Divine Feminine here. It's not that you are player energy, it's just you want to take things slowly. And these guys, usually, they want to have sex very fast. They want to move together in 2 weeks. And if you don't have too much experience with men, you think, it's normal. It's not. It's not. And that's when they will fuck you up. With all kind of love bombing. And you don't know what's happened. Because at the beginning he cooked for you, he treated like a princess. And 2 months later you are his slave, practically. And you can't pray, you can't do your rituals, you can't be spiritual, you can't do your spiritual work. Your channel can't work because you don't have time for your channel, your work. Because you have to take care of him. Do you understand? I'm telling you, when you are in this situation, it's better to be alone. Because when you are alone, you don't need to clean for another person or cook. For one person, you just do an egg, a scrambled egg when you don't have time to cook because you need to work, or you have a baby in your tummy and you have to have a rest. So you cook something really fast that won't satisfy a man, of course. But for a woman, a salad is enough, or a scrambled egg or whatever. That won't satisfy a man. But honey, when you have to stay bad to keep that baby in your tummy, don't go out and spend hours and hours in the kitchen just to please him. Are you kidding? That man does not love you. That man does not love you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You better stay alone, because you will advance in life faster alone than with him. You don't see it like that. You don't see it because he puts it in your head that you need him. That's called codependence. Because narcissistic people develop this in a mental of a woman that you need him. You just can't live in this society without him because he's protecting you. He is the masculine energy who protects you and provides for you. I'm telling you, you can protect yourself and you can provide for yourself. And when you do it, it won't be easy, but at the end you will realize you do it better than when you were with that man. Maybe you have to be careful with the money. Do you understand? Maybe you won't be able to buy the parfum. You won't be able to buy the cream or the treatment on your hair, or you have to do your pedicure and your manicure. You won't be able to pay to go and do it when you are alone and you have to earn your own money at the beginning. Excuse me. You will notice some changes like that. Excuse me. I got cold. The temperature is really changing here in France. And I get always cold. I just don't understand. Anyway. You need to understand that even if you will budget, even if you won't be able to buy Gucci or whatever for a certain time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, or even 5 years, but your freedom will make you so much happy. And I'm telling you, it will give you a satisfaction that you don't depend on a man. Do you understand? I'm not feminist. I'm not talking against men. I'm just talking about that a real divine masculine, they don't want me to talk, will never treat you like shit. And they do it because they know they need you, that you need them financially. Do you understand? This is really important, in my opinion, that a woman never ever give up their financial independence. You can get married, a guy. You can move together, but never ever give up on your financial independence, on your career. Do you understand? Never do that. In my own life, I've given up lots of things for my ex-husband. And it fucked up my life. And I should have never ever done that. I should have insisted that I have to finish certain things in my life. And love comes after. But I didn't. Because I was empathic. And I fall for lies, you know. Everybody makes mistake. But I'm telling you, if I could tell my younger self, I would say that my career is the first and men come after. Because it's nothing is worse when you are dependent on a man. You give everything to that man. You give children, you build your family, and you take care of everything so he could build his career. And you have nothing. And one day this bitch decides that he had enough of you. He has someone else. And you are sick because you got sick working so much and giving him so much, and the children also. And after this bitch wants you to put you on the street like a homeless person. And says you have a right for nothing. Nothing is disgusting, more disgusting than that. And you were born with spiritual gifts. You were born with intellectual gifts. You're supposed to be an intellectual and have a career. a successful career. And what did you do? You give up everything for a man who will fuck you up in 10 years, in 20 years, or 17 years, and treat you like shit. If you choose a divine masculine, they would never do that. But they would never, ever expect you to give up everything in your life for them. I will never, ever give up anything for a man in my life. Or that I just been through. Huh? So if I do whatever I want, because that is my destiny, what I know of what is my destiny, I follow that. And every man who wants me to give it up can go and fuck himself up and go away from my life. Simple as that. I do not tolerate narcissistic men in my life anymore. And I'm telling you that women should be like that. Because if you are not like that, this narcissistic man will destroy your life. That's why you need to find your divine masculine, because your divine masculine, there is two possibilities. He will have the similar destiny than yours, so you can work together, or he has totally different destiny, but he will accept yours, and you will accept his, and you will leave each other to grow in their destiny. Do you understand? This is a two type of divine masculine that can come into your life, but they will respect you enough that they want you to flourish. And if you explain to them that you want to do this and this is your dream, that's what you want to achieve, they will support you in it. But be careful, because narcissistic people say, I support you. After get you pregnant, but they don't help you. They have lots of money, but they won't give it to pay a cleaner or a nanny, because you are at home, solve the problem. So when the fuck will you have time to build your business? When the fuck will you have time to go back to school and finish your study? Never. It was a trick of the narcissistic. I'm talking about divine masculine who will says, okay, we build together our life, we support each other. That means both of us has a career, we help each other. Do you understand? A divine masculine is not a taker, just like a divine feminine is not a taker. And after this karmic masculine, because they are not divine, excuse me, now I have a hiccup. This is unbelievable. Somebody really doesn't want me to talk about this. But I will finish this because it will be long. The karmic masculine who does exactly what I was talking about, they are narcissistic. So they create a karmic feminine who is attached to them, and they are codependent. When the marriage goes really, really fucking bad, and a karmic feminine knows that they have to go, well, they will fuck up the man financially. After the karmic man get upset that what a bitch. And what do you expect? What do you expect? Do you understand the toxicity in a couple? You have a narcissistic man who make a karmic woman codependent of them financially. And after, when they want to divorce, they get upset that this woman will steal from them or take the money somehow, took the money out. Honey, if you don't want to pay out your wife at the divorce, don't make them codependent financially. Let them go out and build their business, build their career. Like that, when there will be a divorce, she won't steal your money because she will have her own. So when there are karmic men out there who are narcissistic and they ruin women on a codependent level. And after they get upset that there is a divorce, and this woman will check them out of money, that's what they say. But honey, when you get married someone, and then there is a divorce, normally it's half-half. But I don't care what you say. You build together a family, you build together a life, even if the wife is not working. How many times I told people this is underrated when a woman stays at home. It should be considered as a work. Because when you work outside of the house, you can't take care of your kids. You have to pay somebody. But when there is a woman stay at home, usually it's her who takes care of the kids, but it's the same job. Only it's not paid. So nobody tells me that when a woman stays at home, she does not think she has no right for my money. Fuck yourself. You married her. You fucked her to have a kid. You didn't let her to go to work. How is that she has right for nothing? I'm sorry, she worked also. And she built a family also with you. This is a typical narcissistic shit husband who behaves like that. Do you understand? Personally, I would never tolerate that somebody forced me to be a housewife and stay at home. And what they do, they secretly ruin your career. And when you have financial difficulties, they say, honey, it doesn't matter. I earn enough money. I will take care of you. They won't tell you that in the background they fucked up your work. So you would have financial difficulties. So you would have a dependence on them. My message to karmic narcissistic man, you don't want to pay out your wife at the divorce, well, don't make them independent of you. Don't make them depend of you, codependent, pardon. Because when you make your wife codependent of you, so you could control them, you could play God in their life because they are dependent on you financially. I don't get pissed off, and when there is a divorce coming, and she will get a payoff. But what do you expect? You didn't let her to build her career. Well, this type of man will tell the judge that, oh no, I let her to go. She didn't want it to go to work. That is typical shit. And I'm sure every judge who works, does divorce, they hear this shit every day in a court. Because this type of shit, narcissistic husbands, all do the same, all say the same shit. But you, divine feminine, who has no experience with men, who has no experience with divorce, who don't know this stuff, you should do your research, study a bit of psychology, even that you are not interested, because you need to deal with people. Do you understand? And everybody makes a mistake. I made many mistakes also. Now, if there is a divine masculine comes in my life, I might fall for him. But when I realize the pattern that I already saw with my husband, I kick his fucking ass out of my life. No way that I will go back. I learned my lesson. I'm not going back to any kind of shitty karmic cycle. Doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you get together with someone. But in the moment you realize the same pattern that you already learned about, that it's a karmic cycle, kick their fucking ass out of your life. Divine feminine, don't go back to karmic cycle and think that it's normal, every man is like that. It's not true. And if it's true, then stay alone, because you're better alone than being with a shit like that. And I don't want to be nasty saying that, but many of these narcissistic men, I'm really proud of them that they really good at sex. Honey, today there are so many toys, so many things. I guarantee you, most of the sex toys out in the magazine, in the shop, can give your wife more pleasure than you can do all of your fucking life. And some man is really, really narcissistic, and they think that they well, I can't talk about this more because after YouTube will lock my channel. But they think they are extremely good in bed, okay? That's when wife learn to fake orgasm because they don't want to upset their husband. Okay, I won't get into this because I think men will hate me, okay? But you need to understand, us women, we see things differently. Men think that, wow, if I'm really good in bed, she will love me. We don't love you because you are in bed, actually. We accept lots of things that maybe we even had a boyfriend who was much better than you were, but because we love you and you are the man of our life, it doesn't matter. We take it because we love you as you are. And man thinks, oh, she's with me because I'm so good at sex and I'm sure nobody made love to her like that, you know? And that is typical narcissistic thinking. So I don't know why I'm talking about this. Why I have to, somebody has to hear this. Somebody has to hear this. Many women stay with their man because they love them and cherish them. And yes, it is possible to love you, not because of your thingy bob between your leg. It's because of your heart, because of your soul, because of your helping hand, because you make that woman feel good and loved and cherished. And that's what gives the magic of lovemaking. Not that how big it is or how deep it is when you do it or whatever. I don't know, these guys discuss it usually. But it has not that much importance. If it would be, the porno style guys would be the most happiest guys on earth. And they are not. I guarantee you they are not. I don't know, I never met any, but I don't think so. I don't think they are more happy than the other guys. The guy who is happy, who find a woman who will love him and cherish him for who is he. And that will give a magic in love making. But then you have, I don't know what kind of skills. Yeah, it might give a kind of pleasure to the woman, but she won't stay with you if there is no connection. And that's what I think sometimes men do not understand. They say women want money and sex. Well, then you have some trauma and you need to do some healing if this is the type of woman that you attract all the time. I'm not saying this type of woman does not exist, but there are many divine feminine out there who's not like that. And it's the same with divine masculine. There is many divine masculine out there who's not like the karmic one, who just want to fuck you up and narcissistic. Everybody has to work on themselves and after be able to grow with each other. Do you understand? To find the right person. Okay, guys, I will stop this. Actually, the download and a tarot reading was about this covenant of males who actually hate women. So I don't know if any of these women is watching this video. If you do, I hope you will start waking up from this situation, and you will pray to God, universe, source, and they will find a way, they show you a way how to get out of this. Because this is not a life, honey. This is not a life. This group of men playing gods when they are not. And most of you divine feminine has more intelligence and more spiritual gift than these people have. These guys have. And I'm telling you, these guys are sleeping with each other. So they are bisexual. Okay, I stop shocking you, divine feminine.